Washington Redskins and the Chicago Bears. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down here as the penalty flags come in right away, and we may have a face mask here right at the start. Now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That nigga Green in this league, he's 7-2, okay. I see you, Green, good.
They canceled them 2 legend leagues, didn't they?
Yeah.
Now this time, Allen will throw.
Oh, this nigga dropped it in the flat. Stop.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
He's got the hook up to Lee. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. On 1st down, this is Geis. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll try and get him with Geis. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. And now they'll throw with Allen. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. On the handoff, it's Geis. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Third down, here's Geis. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The ball still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. we go with Geis. He fights his way into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. Darius Geis, his 6th touchdown of the season.
Go, man. Early.
And the Redskins have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game.
If the clock goes, we control the game. That's all I like to see.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Check.
Knock his koofy off, man.
The 25 to the 26-yard line.
Oh, he was dropping niggas off at the park all day, baby.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he powers his way up past the 30. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's Lawletta now on second. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And this
Let's go. Picky.
Right around the 38-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps...
Allen hit. He lost the football.
Oh, he knocked his koofy off. Who the fuck hit that nigga like that, dog?
Empty set there.
Who you playing, Kevin?
All receivers
fat
out
neck
in the
nigga.
pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Showed the nice footwork and then hit and drop shy of the 45. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, man. We ran everybody out the park. I just told you.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Everybody, man.
Let's go, motherfucker. That ain't going nowhere.
Everybody else
ain't fat, man.
It was me, Max, and Deontay split everybody. Me, Max, and Luke split everybody. Me, Luke, and that Tony Gunn split everybody. We like 30-1 at that. And we split shit. And we dropping shit. Yeah, they all quit. We had to kick niggas out the party because they stopped playing. They gonna go to another court. I was like, man, we ain't playing, y'all. I was like, oh yeah, check. Kick their ass out. And they started sending Crash messages talking, why the fuck you kick us out? They're like, nigga, I ain't kick y'all out.
It's Lawletta off.
That shit was funny as hell, dog. They gonna go to the random court and we ain't playing them niggas no more. I said,
hell no, we gotta stop.
Inside the 25. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Lawletta now to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's
who
not
there
one of the more
earlier? Me,
dynamic
P, Todd, and the random got a dub.
Couldn't turn it into much more.
He's dropping shit, boy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 3rd down.
I had that gold pump put me to bed. That dude.
Walletta, he'll look to throw.
Oh, let's go get the rock! Right back at cheeks, motherfucker!
And I had that blue technical pump. Oh, shot it at me. I shoot there about 3-4 times. That bit, boom, 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 boom. One kind of reload. I switched to that gold bitch. It's right now.
And get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
That boy KB 9-0 in my cash league. Damn, split me.
Are you serious? Dunked it outside?
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Dumps it off for Geis.
Let's go, man. I gotta fucking dunk it up back here, dog.
45-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Oh, I can't even hear you.
They'll hand it now to Geis. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard
Oh, yeah, we can go to the record.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
I told you, we need him
2
and his
yards
brother.
on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's
I just told him to get on
definitely
fourth,
not
now
gonna
he
get the
ain't
job
sexy.
done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in the clutch?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again.
Oh, he gonna give me 2 of the same gun.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Incomplete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Get up in there.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now a run with Geis. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14. Now this time he'll look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Damn. That nigga blew the whole motherfucking garage up, dog. Damn. That nigga just blew the whole garage up on me, dog. Wow, dog. I don't think I ever seen this shit like that. Damn, that nigga blew the whole motherfucking garage up on me, dog.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep is Philip Dorsett. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, getting the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But the
Let's
Bears
go,
look
D.
to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here's Rowletta. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Let's go, Humphrey.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Fucking dunked it up.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Throw left side caught by Goodwin. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Damn.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
No, that nigga ain't got no help. He ain't in there.
It's the fullback as the first half is winding down. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Yeah, they got you too.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
I hate it when they shot him like twice there.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. right, here we go. 319! 319! Coming off play action, Loletta. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards.
You ain't coming to drop no bodies, man. I don't know.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
And he jacked it!
But he misses just left to the upright. And this score will stay right where
Quick! You motherfucking
quick! Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we'll get right back to it. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Redskins who have the lead here. J.J. Nelson now to return. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or do they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now it's first and 10.
I'm not flying
It's
these
going to factor in the personal foul yardage. No, Patriot! They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
While there's no gain, we do know coaches' identity is taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Come on here with your man and catch somebody, bro.
This is third and long. Here's Loletta.
That's a picky.
Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up fourth down. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. So like 2 missed field goals for him now. That's helped keep them with a big 0 on the scoreboard.
Well,
I had that nigga Greenwood down 14 zip on a 4-yard line. Couldn't go for the bed.
But it's certainly not helping the cause any at all.
Oh, man. That shit weak. A fucking 4-yard line?
They'll try to get this running game going with Geis.
Then I did kick a field goal, but I was mad. I went for
only
it.
to about the 49-yard line.
Then he turned around and
Just
tagged
a
that
yard
bitch
of
up
the pickup there
14
to
foot.
bring up a 2nd and 9.
Man, be making your ass pay for that dumb shit.
Y'all don't block y'all.
They lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spell the play.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Allen on third down.
Good throw, boy. Look at this
Very
dot,
solid
JC.
gain of
Oh, he
27.
took off this dot. dog.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like you crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the
Oh, wow. Why did he
Intercepted.
throw it like that, man? Come on, you out of here.
And he returns it up just
As soon
shy
as I
of the
said you got the
20 to
nigga,
the
you did some
19-yard
fucking
line.
bullshit.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The all-pro in two positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Good. All right, here we go.
After the run, Lauletta now going to throw. Trying to lay.
Oh, wow. This nigga is wide open.
It's complete. The 20. Touchdown, Chicago.
Dog, where the fuck is my safety at?
81 yards. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Extra point good by Prater.
Yo, I cannot believe my safety is nowhere to be
14-7.
found, dog.
Oh, I got my shotty back.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
That nigga is nowhere to be found,
And this will not be
might be out
returnable.
of
It's
here,
out of the
son,
back
for
of the
that.
end zone for a touchback.
That might have
The
got you
Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And following
just
the
might have did
interception,
right
just
there.
any interception, are you a little bit more
Okay.
cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They start on the ground with Geis, and he'll get this one up to the 26.
What you got for me?
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Looking for
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Picked off near the 42. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags.
Ain't got no
This is
meaning,
going
no
to get him a
50, no
first
nothing.
down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. On 1st down, Lauletta.
That's a pick.
Get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Loletta. And this one is incomplete.
Got some heat over
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback.
he got that
When you're
nothing
trying to
on
throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And
He jacked it again.
I don't think it even got there either. It's no good either way, and this score will stay right where it is. And boy, this is typically certainly one of the better kickers in the game. We're not used to seeing him miss 3 times from field goal range.
No, we certainly aren't. It is very out of character. He's probably had seasons where he's missed 3 field goals. Just goes to show you, no one's immune.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Geis. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Yeah, y'all got to go there. Ooh.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Huh?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Geis. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
Defense gonna stop
and the
this run.
Redskins find a way to stretch their lead.
The eat mushrooms and flour, whatever you at.
Point after try forthcoming. Point after up and good. And it's now 21-7. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Oh, you ain't even watching the broadcast, cuz.
They go play action here on 1st down. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Back to the left, Philly. Here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On second down, here's Loletta. He's going to look deep down the field. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Why you always running far away?
Pick. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
Go ahead, stack him up.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky
He was just in here?
Over.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some.
What y'all supposed to be playing?
It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Now Loletta. And he's going to be grabbed.
Attack!
The son Reddick in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Damn.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
Damn, they
so
blew this
instead of
bitch
giving them
up.
another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Yeah, I say, throwing them bitches.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Green, 39. Green.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And no, it's incomplete. Jay Gruden's guys unable to convert on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. So the magic runs out, so to speak. They were 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions, now 3 for 4.
So the defense finally gets to exhale because they were wondering, 3 for 3 getting converted on 4th down. That percentage is way high. They hadn't stopped them at all. Finally, they get a stop. They can get to the sidelines now and rest a little bit.
Lawletta looking for a first down throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Damn, Tay 5 and 5.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. He'll check it down to Geis. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it,
Them
he
niggas
puts
go
defenses
big.
in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. 4th down. Here's Trubisky. And now running right through it. And now past another. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Redskins, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games.
Oh, shit.
And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday at noon Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game in Detroit.
Help me, Dad.
That'll do it for us. I'm
You
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
want to see if you're going to help her with it. Or you're going to run like a pussy.